Huh?
Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we have the beautiful Anjali with us, and she'll be telling us more about the program by one of the programs by Axis Bank at NIT University. So, can we get to know your full name and the place that you belong to?
I am Anjali Pandey. I basically belong to UP and I have completed my graduation in BSc Biology and I worked for 3 months as a part-time teacher in my town and also I have worked for Government of India for presenting their schemes to the vulnerable sections of the society. That's about it.
All that sounds really interesting. So maybe.
And you forgot one thing. You are photogenic. You can say that.
Your experience, how does it link to the program that you are attending right now? Or is there any link? And if there is a link, do you think that will be useful in the scope of this program?
Actually, yeah, because I have got the presentation skills, so that is the one thing that links my previous experience to this program. But this program was known to me through my college professors. So that isn't any link to my past experience to this program. That's it, how I got it.
So as we know, यही program Manipal में भी I think they run this program. So did you have to choose between NIT and Manipal, or like you applied for the program and then you got NIT? Is it something like that?
Yeah, I got two preferences, but actually I came here just because it's quite, I can say, reachable from my home. That was my preference, but I could probably say it's a nice place, and Manipal would have been great. I don't know
Nice.
much about that.
How did you find the campus upon arriving here?
It's it looks beautiful, as all can see. It's great. It has a great nature. Like we have pure air at least. Like we are so connected to Delhi, and here in premises we have a far better air quality. As well as we have a good environment, a good water, a sense of security is the first priority because we are girls and we need that. So that are the basic good things that I present.
About the program, Anjali, can we know more about like once you pass out from here, uh, what are the main things? मतलब आपका दिन कैसा गुजरेगा when you are into the job? That you like that is the outcome of this program. आपका दिन कैसे गुजरेगा उस job में?
Actually, for that we are being trained here, so that we need to cooperate and interact with lots of people. So after getting over from here, we'll be interacting with lots of people, and here too we are interacting with lots of like guys from BTech are there, guys from ICICI are there. So yeah. We have a much scope of interacting first of all, and second thing is we would be knowing about the financial plannings and those things, and in our internship period we'll be learning all those operations that are in the bank, and yes, that's a cooperative job.
Can we get to know more about the time frame of the program? Like how many months do you spend on campus and then internship and then what happens next?
Okay, the full PGDPS program consists of a year of span, in which we get here campus training for 4 months. After that, we get internship for 3 months in all, and after that, we get an OJT, on-job training for 5 months. So this, and after that, we'll be convocated with a degree of PGDPS.
Uh, where was your BSc biology from?
It was from my hometown in Gorakhpur University basically.
So this is your first time you're spending time away from home in a hostel.
Yeah.
How are you finding that experience? Is it
For me, so I'm first time in any hostel, but it's so easy and comfortable.
must be a kind of a liberating experience, right? घर से दूर रहना है, independent रहना है, मज़ा भी आता होगा, challenges भी होते होंगे.
Actually, the first and the foremost challenge is homesickness that I face because I've never been apart from my family, and that's the case scenario with me. And second thing is comfortability of the place. So this place is far better. So we don't feel much homesickness. Like for 1 week we do, but after that we don't.
Nice.
And you mentioned your undergraduation was in biology, right? So what is there any reason you didn't pursue that further and chose a different career, or like what is the reason that you shifted your domain?
Actually, when I was in my +1, then I was tilted towards biology. I liked to read. But after that, I got tilted towards corporate. So that's the case for IB.
So you tilt a lot.
In this program, like, do you guys get a choice of the place that you're going to be placed at, or
Okay, we get preferences. Like we need to mark our 4 preferences that are most comfortable for us. So we can mark our home city there. After that, some distant place, and according to that, we get our.
so is there realistically a chance that you will get your home city, or it is just like a bank that gives you, like, I mean, fine, you can have a preference, but we'll send you somewhere else.
No, actually, it's kind of preference doesn't matter, but actually yes, matters what is the vacancies.
Right.
If you are having vacancy in your hometown, you will surely get that. If you don't have, you won't get.
So you would be preferring a placement at your home, or do you want to move to a bigger city maybe, or to a different city?
For the initial time, like internship, I would like to have it my own city,
Right.
and then I
Fair
will
enough.
consider it.
Do you have any like, you came to the campus, then you saw like there are programs apart from the program of Axis Bank. There is another program of Axis Bank as well. So upon arrival, like, did you have any moment of thought like I could have applied for that program as well?
Actually, I didn't think that, but Venkat sir once told me that why not PBRM, why did you join this? So I was not knowing about that programs, and yes, if I'm entering into it, I can have it on my own in future.
Because I've been in this campus for 6 months, and I've had interactions with your 2 senior batches, the RM batch, and of course I'm from the ICICI batch on this campus, so I know about that as well. So the 3 different kind of programs have very distinct outcomes. So it's like natural to think about, like, I could have chosen that program, I could have gone that pathway.
It is based on your knowledge of how much you know about each program. But yes, if you go into it, you can move ahead of it. Like you can move up from
So
that.
at this time you are, I mean, you're sure about you're going to stay in the banking industry.
I can't say for the future, but yes, I am.
Apart from the coursework or the exams that you have to attend, is there any other requirement that you need to complete?
Yes, we have an ISM certification. That is a mutual fund sellers program kind of. So we have to go through an ISM 5A certification, and for that we need to study a booklet of 12 chapters, so everything about mutual funds, and we need to get 50% of marks in that exam, and then based on that we have will be appointed for our internships.
So the performance in that, does it matter, or do you just need to like clear the exam?
No, mutual funds, for mutual funds you need to know it for the real, and 50% is the deadline that you have to pass it based on 50% of marks. You can score up to 100 based on it. But yeah, it's important to study it in great depth, as it will be benefiting you only, not just for the sake of passing the examination. So, but it's needed for the banking sector.
How would you rate it on difficulty level? How much study is needed and how difficult is the exam?
Study based. No, I have not, but I've studied. I'll be attempting. We need to study 2 hours a day, and each chapter would take 2 to 3 hours. So in 15 days you can end up with a course. And yes, difficulty level is 6 on 10.
That's fairly doable.
Yeah.
So, is it necessary for you to do that certification while you're at campus, or you can do it at, I mean, according to your own time?
Actually, I have seen many of our seniors has been delayed with their internships just because they haven't cleared that. So it would be beneficial if you clear it within the 4 months of span. After that, you will have to do other things also.
Anjali, is there any detail that you can provide us about the fee structure? Like if a candidate is unable to self-fund the course, like, is there any option?
Yes, actually the fee structure is 2,80,000 on an overall basis. And for that, if you can't afford, you can surely avail educational loan for that, and Axis will do all the procedures related to that. And it's an easy process, and you can go for education loan, and then you will be not burdened for it at once, and you will be deducting it as per your salary.
I am of the opinion that you guys get a stipend also, right?
Yes, on campus we are getting stipend of 5,000 per month, and in internships we'll be getting around 25,000, and on OJT I guess 27,000.
You were talking about
These are estimates.
apart from the stipend, like when you finally get placed, maybe hopefully one of the locations of the what would be the final package that the bank would be offering you?
The final package, the total CTC breakup I don't remember, but yes, the final package is of 4,46,000.
Anjali, can we know more about like the people who form your batch? Where are they from? What are their educational backgrounds? If they have any work experience?
Particularly in my batch, people are from all over India. So it's a pan-India program and you get to learn out of it. And second thing, the criteria is just graduation. People from my batch some are postgraduates, some are pursuing their MBA, some are normal graduates.
Some are pursuing their MBA while being here.
Yes,
So, eligibility you said would be graduation.
in any stream at an aggregate of 55% of
So, how well do you think you fit along with your batchmates? Is there any overlap between your interest, your experience, their experience?
Yes, I have an interest in many other things like music, dance. So people are from that type also, And yes, we have a mental overlap in discussing about the presentations too. So I get fit with my batchmates.
One question I had, I'm very curious about this. Since 6 months, I've heard this word pulsate. I really don't know what it means. Can you like help me understand what it means?
Yeah, a pulsate is a kind of presentation that we have to present every morning. It includes of celebrations, achievements, the pledge that we need to take, the news related to banking sector, the banking terminologies. So it is a program that helps us to tackle the problems that come to us in daily lives. Like we don't have sometimes time to read the news, but the pulsate helps us with that. We get to know 2 or 3 news per day, so that suffices for us. And yes, it's important because we all are able to know about the person as well. So this is the
I
pulsate.
think it's maybe the main purpose of it is to like strengthen your presentation skills maybe.
Yeah, it is the basic purpose, and the second is you get to know about what's happening in the world. Like it's not a one-way development; it's a holistic approach.
So is it like one person has to present each day or?
Nowadays we are going for pair presentation because we have a lot of number of students in our batch. So someone covers news, someone else covers other news. So this kind of presentation now we are going. But yes, in initial days we were having just a single person presentation.
So before we end this short interview, do you have any recommendations for any person who wishes to join this program? Like, do you have any guiding points?
Yes, if you are coming here, try to speak, and they should try to cooperate and learn. They should not only come and attend the classes, but here beautiful nature, lots of people, so they could learn many of the things.
So that's the end of the interview with Anjali. Thanks for spending some 10-15 minutes with us of your valuable time. Please like, share, subscribe guys.
Like, share, subscribe.